Welcome back to NJ.com. We're ready to hand out 11 more helmet stickers after the semifinal playoff action last weekend. Bill, why don't we start it off with you?
All right, when the West Jersey Football League Clayton makes the South Jersey Group 1 final for only the second time in its history with a 34-21 win against Glassboro, senior Elijah Ryan did it in 3 different phases: an 85-yard touchdown run, a 65-yard interception return for a touchdown, and a blocked punt that he blocked and recovered for a touchdown. Elijah Ryan from the WJFL is our helmet sticker winner.
I'm Patrick Landy for the Big North Conference. Don Bosco Prep's going back to the state final for the first time since 2011. They got the job done against Bergen Catholic, and the offensive line was the reason why. They really bullied the Crusaders, and so we're giving the helmet sticker to Matt Hennessy.
Jeremy Schneider for the Super Essex Conference. For Cedar Grove quarterback Nick Zecchino had an excellent game against Boonton with 250 passing yards and 3 combined touchdowns as the Panthers punch their ticket to the North 1 Group 1 final, where they'll face Verona. Nick Zecchino, Super Essex Conference helmet sticker.
Old Bridge is going to the Central Group 5 final after a win over New Brunswick on the road. Jake Esposito did a little bit of everything for them. He ran for a touchdown, caught a touchdown, also intercepted 2 passes on the defensive end to help them score a 14-point win.
In the NJIC, Glen Rock and Hawthorne played in one of the best games I've seen in my young life. Overtime thriller, and in overtime, Glen Rock came out on top. But Tim Ray, wide receiver, 7 receptions, 121 yards, 4 touchdowns, highlighted by his game-tying touchdown with less than 10 seconds left in regulation. Huge game for him. He gets a helmet sticker.
Joe Zadalis for the Shore Conference. Talking about upsets, how about Raritan's 42-13 win over Del Val in the Central Jersey Group 2 semifinal? I don't think very many people saw that coming. Raritan running back Derek Ernst, 217 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Raritan upsets going to the CJ2 final. He gets the Shore Conference helmet sticker.
In the Colonial Conference, West Deptford came into its South Jersey Group 2 semifinal undefeated, but really banged up, missing its leading rusher, Kuran Dozier. Gio Gizmondi stepped up. Eagles rallied in the second half to beat Buna 21-10. Gizmondi had all 3 touchdowns and 135 yards for West Deptford. Our Colonial Conference helmet sticker to Gio Gizmondi.
Let's take it back to the NJAC. Madison tight end Josh Kukowicz didn't have a reception in his entire career going into the North 2 Group 2 semifinal. Going to the 4th quarter, he didn't have one. Caught a 14-yard touchdown pass with a few minutes left as Madison defeats Lenape Valley to go to the North 2 Group 2 final. Not a bad time to have your first career reception, first touchdown. That's got to be an NJAC helmet sticker for Josh Kukowicz.
In the Mid-State 38 Westfield, another big win to move on to the North 2 Group 5 final. They got the big plays on offense, but on the defensive end, they got it done as well. Jacob Kurzik, fumble recovered, ran it back to the 3-yard line, then set up a Jack Curry touchdown, then returned an interception, 24 yards for a touchdown, and a 34-0 Westfield lead. They rolled to a 44-14 win over Union.
For Hudson County, we're headed to Hoboken. They're headed to a sectional final. Weldon Germain, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, added 64 more yards passing and another score. He gets a helmet sticker.
And we'll wrap it up with the Cape Atlantic League, one of the biggest statement wins of the weekend. St. Joe's Hamilton, 48-6 over Immaculata. Immaculata completed just 3 passes. The St. Joe's defense, 4 interceptions, 4 sacks. It all started up front with defensive end Chris Carey, 6 tackles, 3 for loss, 2 sacks, and 3 hurries. And our helmet sticker for the Cape Atlantic League goes to St. Joe's Chris Carey.